They lied to you about who built the Great Sphinx of Giza. For over a century, textbooks have claimed that this 240-foot limestone monster was carved 4,500 years ago to immortalize the face of Pharaoh Khafre. But in the late 1970s, a team brought in a man who didn't care about Egyptian mythology or academic consensus. They brought in Frank Domingo, an elite senior forensic artist for the New York City Police Department, whose daily job was reconstructing criminal suspect faces with scientific precision. Domingo flew to Cairo, calculated the exact facial proportions, jaw angles, and cranial measurements of the Sphinx, and compared them directly to the official diorite portrait statue of Pharaoh Khafre. His conclusion didn't just ruffle feathers, it terrified the academic world. The faces were not even close. The Sphinx was not Khafre. The NYPD's top facial expert declared that the statue wasn't just a different person, it possessed entirely different, distinctly African facial characteristics. And that was only the first domino to fall. Look at the Sphinx from above, and a horrifying design flaw immediately jumps out. The head is grotesquely small compared to its massive, 66-foot-tall lion body. Ancient Egyptian sculptors were obsessed with absolute symmetry and godlike proportions. They did not make mistakes like this. The only logical explanation is that the current human face was recarved out of something much, much bigger. What was originally sitting on that body? Many independent geologists and researchers suspect the nightmare truth: it was originally a giant, majestic lion. Or perhaps Anubis, the terrifying jackal god of death, watching over a necropolis that predates Egyptian civilization itself. Because the rock itself carries a terrifying secret. The Sphinx wasn't built block by block. It was carved out of a single, continuous mass of ancient bedrock, surrounded by a 30-foot deep trench, known as the Sphinx enclosure. When Boston University geologist Dr. Robert Schoch examined the deep, rounded vertical fissures cutting through the enclosure walls, he realized he wasn't looking at wind or sand erosion. He was looking at heavy, torrential water erosion, thousands of gallons of continuous rain pouring down over centuries. The terrifying problem? Egypt hasn't seen rain like that since the end of the last ice age, over 10,000 years ago. If the water erosion is real, the Sphinx was already ancient when the pharaohs first set foot on Giza. And just when mainstream archaeologists tried to lock the vault on these uncomfortable facts, 2026 brought a discovery that completely shattered the narrative. Using ultra-advanced synthetic aperture radar and Doppler tomography technology designed to detect micro-vibrations deep inside solid bedrock, a team of European researchers known as the Khafre Research Project scanned the deep substrata of the Giza Plateau. What they uncovered sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Deep beneath the desert floor, their scans revealed organized geometric shapes, massive vertical shafts, and a vast network of subterranean chambers. Even more chilling, the scans detected a massive, deliberate void sitting directly near the plateau, a buried underground monument with the exact physical profile of a second Sphinx. This mirrored the ancient dream stele standing between the Sphinx's paws, which explicitly depicts two ancient lions guarding the horizon. Is there an forgotten, ultra-ancient civilization buried directly beneath the sands of Giza? Is the Sphinx actually a carved guardian sitting on top of an undisclosed prehistoric hall of records? Mainstream authorities frantically label these subterranean scans as unverified data, rushing to deny the existence of hidden chambers. But as the limestone continues to flake away in the desert wind, one terrifying reality remains. The face watching over Giza is not the man they told you it was. The body is thousands of years older than your history books admit. And whatever truly slumbers beneath its paws is still waiting to be unearthed.